Today, I'm going to let this wheel decide the fate of my stomach.
Here are the rules. I'm going to be spinning a wheel to decide what dish we are going to be making today. I then will choose one gas station for our ingredients, and I can only use sealed products. So that means nothing that was cooked at that gas station. So, without further ado, back to the video.
But before we get into that, we have to get into uniform. Oh, all right. Let's cook. Okay, so on this wheel, we have like a bunch of different things that I just came up with, to be honest. I was thinking of things that would be possible, but also not impossible to do from a gas station. So some of these might really mess up my stomach, which I think is fine, because your boy is ready to sacrifice for the content. Without further ado, let's give this wheel a spin. Today, we are making Is that on tacos? Is that tacos? We're making tacos! It was on tacos, we're making tacos. How am I gonna get the meat? Oh boy, I gotta get ground beef, dude. Oh no! Today's gonna be a little bit of a challenge because I can only choose one gas station. I'm going to a gas station that I think has everything I need, but then again, I can't go to a different one if they don't have what I'm looking for. So I think the primary issue that we're going to run into is definitely going to be meat, because where am I going to get that? I think for the tacos, I'm okay with it just being standard. I'm not restaurant style, nuh-uh. This is going to be at home, Taco Tuesday. We're gonna make this happen. I have one idea that I think is going to be sketchy, but also probably our best way to get any kind of protein into this taco. You'll know what I mean once you see what I do. So my gas station of choice is Casey's. We're going to Casey's. Do I look like a chef?
Yeah.
You see the Crocs? Those are really chef-like. The goal is to make some tacos. We need some kind of tortilla and shell. We need a protein, toppings. Oh, they have stuff. Okay, this is better than I expected. Hold on. Oh, this is good. Oh, we're good. I was thinking like beef tacos, and my idea for the protein, right here. We gotta scrape out the beef, because what else are we gonna use? Do you see any tortillas? So I think the ravioli, if we can get the beef out of this, that'll be a good choice. How many do they have? Get like 3 of these, maybe? I think that'll be enough. But now the question is, what's our shell? Is there anything frozen that we can make use of? What if I just fold it up with pizza? And that's just one giant. I could use Eggos. Like I could just fold the Eggo and that's like our shell. That's a good idea. Okay, so we have our shell, we have our meat. Now we need toppings. So they have salsa. Okay, we got Tostitos. That would probably be a good one. Or we could just do like a queso. Get queso blanco. That'd be a good one. I like queso blanco. I think that's a good choice. But we need like, I don't know, is there any way we can get onions? How do I get onions and cilantro? I have to get onions on a freaking taco. We're gonna put, that's our onions. We got onions right here. So far, we figured out the meat, the shell, the cheese, and we have onions. Is there anything else that needs to go on a taco? That's pretty good, right? I would think so. They have a spicy Spanish rice if we want a side. I could present that on the side. I could just throw that in there. Why not? That's good. It's a Spanish rice. Even though tacos are Mexican. Oh, we're not getting canceled this video. Yeah, that should be it. Beautiful Midwestern weather. The fact that we couldn't use any pre-made items, we have a pretty good selection here. We're gonna have a good meal. I think the beef is gonna be the sketchiest part. Luckily, I'm the only one that's gonna eat this. All right, we're back home. We have our ingredients. First and foremost, we need to get the beef out of the ravioli. I hope there's enough meat in these things because, you know, it's 2025, the recession's hitting, so I suspect that these aren't as voluptuous and filled as once they were when I was a child. Did I just call ravioli voluptuous? All right, so anyway, let's go ahead and get the meat out of the pocket. Okay, let's get the meat out of the hole. No, not that one either. Let's get the beef out of the ravioli. Still sounds bad. That's it? That's all of the ravioli they got in this thing? That doesn't taste like ground beef. That doesn't taste like meat, actually. Truthfully, what the hell? All right, so we gotta clean off all of this excess tomato sauce. Ew! Ew. Okay, it's like forming into a meatball. This is not. This feels like beans. Top 10 ways to die. I'm trying to get it to like ground up, but it has in fact turned into one giant piece of paste. This is meat paste. We've pastified meat. You know, rather than ground beef, this could now be like a meat spread. We could spread the meat onto the taco. Revolutionary. That awfully looks like something that could come out of my body. That, I've seen that before. This is familiar. Okay, while... While that hot piece of turd simmers, let's get this waffle going. I mean, the shell. It's not a waffle, it's a shell for a taco. Okay, Eggo waffles, classic household item. Let's bust her open. How many tacos should I make? Two? 2 tacos? Don't worry about the lights here. Okay, it's a film set. The waffles, I need them to be malleable. They can't be crunchy. And then we got this rice-a-roni, Spanish rice. It's Mexican rice for the day. Bear with me here. Bear with me. We're good. This is poop. That's just poop. That's just... Turn off the camera. I got it. It smells... This is going to be what's going to be our saving grace, is the fact that melted cheese tastes like heaven on earth. So we have our taco shells here. They're pretty, you know, that's good. This one's a little bit cold, but that's okay. So that already looks like a taco to me. First and foremost, we need to get the meat paste on the actual tacos themselves. Just a little close up for you.
Ew.
Camera 2.
What's that?
See that, camera 2? All right. Just apply some of that. I have enough spread if you want some. No? No? Okay. My bowels kaput today. Well, now that that's on there, we need to apply our onions. This is the closest thing we got to onions, so I love a good Funyun. I'm gonna like kind of crush them up and just add them to our tacos here. See, just like that. Perfect. Now we're gonna take some of this cheese. We're just gonna drizzle it on. There we go, perfect. And then finally, we're gonna put some of the rice on the side, of course. We need a little bit of a side dish. So we're just gonna squeeze that out of here. Is everything poop? Why is everything poop? Wow. So here we have it, our gas station tacos. We had to make do with what we could buy. At the end of the day, we couldn't buy anything that was like pre-made by the gas stations. It is only items that you could purchase that are sealed, and this is what we came up with. We have tacos made with beef, ravioli beef, I think. And then on top of that, we have Funyuns, some cheese, all wrapped in an Eggo waffle taco shell. And then just a side of Spanish rice that we found. So I think what I'm gonna do is just give the Spanish rice a try first, mostly because I don't really wanna eat that. I don't wanna eat the tacos at all. Bismillah. Wow, that rice is ass. That is not, that's mush. That's good. No, I'd rather have prison food, but it's okay. Wow, that's so good I don't want another bite. So let's go ahead and get to the tacos. We have two. I don't know if we're gonna get through two. Give you a little close-up of the cross section here. Wow, yummy. Oh my God, this looks so bad, dude. Okay. Dude, I don't want this. I'm gonna eat the taco. Oh my God. That tastes nothing like a taco. That tastes exactly like an Eggo waffle with ravioli and Funyuns on it. Take a bite. Come here. No, take a bite. Come on, take a bite. Take a bite. Here, take a bite. Okay, so I figured out the problem. The Eggos, Funyuns, and cheese, not a bad combo. The poop that is on this thing, that part, disgusting. Now, to me, I think this is a failure in terms of first attempts. You cannot make an edible taco from only ingredients you could find at a gas station. Thank God we didn't get sushi, because your boy would have cracked open a can of tuna. But at the end of the day, just go get Taco Bell. Just go get Taco Bell. It's a better choice. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know if you want to see me try this again. But I'm going to go poop myself, and I bet you it's going to look better than that beef ravioli. Probably. And then we can make that. We can make that into a taco. Poop taco.